Before leaving for vacation, put a piece of paper in your sink. This trick helps you avoid an annoying problem that often shows up after a long trip. But first, make sure your sink is clean. Add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Baking soda acts as a natural cleaner, breaking down grease and dissolving residue. Next, pour in 2 tablespoons of any dish soap. Dish soap cuts through grease and helps clear grime from inside the pipes. Then pour vinegar over everything and wait 5 minutes. It will create a fizzing foam that dissolves buildup and freshens the pipes. Now, for the paper trick. Take a regular sheet of paper and place it over half the drain opening. You'll also need a glass. Set it on top of the paper to weigh it down slightly. This clever method prevents the water in the trap from evaporating too quickly, keeping it sealed. That way, the pipe under your sink won't turn into a source of bad smells. Even after 2 weeks away, your home will smell just as fresh as always. It's a simple solution that doesn't require special products or much effort. The ordinary box from laundry capsules has a hidden use. I'm sure you've never used it this way. It can come in handy in the kitchen, so it's worth not throwing it away. It turns out that manufacturers, when creating packaging or boxes, don't know that they have hidden properties. Any box from laundry powder or capsules can be used in a way that I'll show you now. I've always had a problem with food scraps in the sink. No matter how much you clean the dishes before washing, bits of food still remain on them. Take the aforementioned box and make holes in its bottom. It will then look like a sieve. To do this, you can heat a nail on a hot stove or use a regular candle. A hot nail quickly melts plastic. Also, make a hole in the lid of the box, which will serve to hang the box near the sink. Hang it using a self-adhesive hook, then attach the prepared box. Thanks to it, your sink will be clean and unclogged. This trick allows you to collect waste that settles on the bottom. All that remains is to remove and discard anything unnecessary into the trash can. After use, rinse the container and hang it up for next time. I always keep a ball of aluminum foil by the sink. Thanks to it, I don't have to call a plumber. When you have a little aluminum foil left, don't throw it away. Crumple it into a ball and place it by the sink. If you have more used foil, but it's not dirty, I'll just remind you first about the trick I mentioned in one of the videos. You can put such a ball in the dishwasher. Aluminum foil reacts with the detergents used in the dishwasher capsule. There is an oxidation process, as a result of which glasses, cups, and cutlery are shiny. They don't have a matte film. But today, I'll tell you about another trick with aluminum foil. Remove the strainer from the sink. Take a piece of aluminum foil and line the bottom of it, right in the drain. A depression will form in the foil. Do this right after lunch. Regardless of what fat you fry on, try this method. Pour the leftover fat from lunch into the foil depression and run cold water. The water should flow under the foil. It shouldn't flow onto the fat. This will help the fat cool down faster. After a while, you can remove a solid piece of fat from the foil. If it's leftover vegetable butter or coconut oil, throw it away in the organic waste bin. If you fried on clarified butter or lard, throw the fat away in mixed waste. Drop them into your bathroom sink, but also toss a few of these cubes into your kitchen drain. Once you learn this trick, you'll stop buying expensive and harsh chemical cleaners. Take 2 limes and cut them in half. Make sure they're juicy. Then slice each half into smaller pieces and toss them into a blender. Add enough water to completely cover the lime pieces. Add 2 teaspoons of salt and blend everything thoroughly. Now strain the mixture using a fine sieve. Use a teaspoon to press out all the pulp. To the strained liquid, add 1 tablespoon of dish soap and about 100 milliliters of water. Mix it well. That's your cleaning solution. Grab an ice cube tray and pour the mixture into each compartment. Cover the tray with plastic wrap to protect the contents, and place it in the freezer. Once frozen, remove the plastic and pop out the cubes. And you're done. Just drop one of these cubes into the sink and run some water. fresh, clean scents will rise from the drain. They also work great in the toilet. Perfect for freshening up your bathroom in seconds. No effort needed. I never throw away tea bags. Not many people know that it has a hidden function that may surprise you. I'm sure you've never heard of it before, so I'm going to show you right now. First, prepare tea just as you normally do. Take the tea bag and place it in your cup, then pour hot water over it. Once the drink is ready, drink it, but don't throw the tea bag away. Set the tea bag aside and let it dry. It's best to gather a few used tea bags. This will make the trick I'm going to show you even more effective. Now it's time for the next step. Place the tea bags in the sink. Make sure to use the used ones, not fresh tea bags. Slowly pour hot water over the tea bags in the drain and leave them overnight. This will make the effect even better. In the morning, just remove the tea bags and throw them in the trash. You'll see that your drain will be clean and fresh. No unpleasant odors will come from it. This simple trick really works, and the best part is, it practically costs nothing. It's worth trying and seeing how well it works in your kitchen. Place rubber bands over the drain, and you'll never have to clean it again. Trust me, this crazy idea is brilliant. During daily routines like brushing your hair or applying makeup, tiny hairs and debris can easily fall into the drain, leading to clogs over time. This simple trick will help you avoid that problem. All you need are a few rubber bands, which you probably have at home. Just place 2 standard rubber bands on the sink surface, ideally close to the drain. Many people struggle with clogged sink drains caused by hair slipping through. This trick will solve that issue for good. The rubber bands will catch the hair, preventing it from going down the pipes. Regularly cleaning the hair off the bands will keep the drain clear for longer. When needed, simply replace the bands with new ones, and your sink and drain will stay like new. Throw coffee into the sink. The results will surprise you. Everyday products can be transformed into something entirely different. This is a simple and inexpensive solution that will come in handy in the kitchen and bathroom. Take a bowl and add 3 tablespoons of ground coffee, which perfectly absorbs unpleasant odors. Next, add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, utilizing its cleaning properties. Pour a glass of vinegar, known for its disinfecting qualities, and add it to the bowl with coffee and baking soda. Mix the solution well. Once ready, pour it into the sink. Let it sit for a while, allowing the ingredients to work. Then, rinse with warm water and watch how effectively it cleans and disinfects. This trick will help eliminate unpleasant odors and potential pests.